Welcome back. Today, we're diving into an explainer that covers one of the most fascinating and honestly historically captivating events documented in early Islamic history. We're looking at an incident that totally defies the laws of physics and communication as we know them. We're going to examine a crucial clash between Muslim and Persian forces at the Battle of Nahavand, a moment that's left historians and scholars scratching their heads for centuries. Get ready, because this story's got it all: military strategy, hidden traps, and a miraculous intervention that spans literally thousands of miles.
Okay, let's dive into this. The central impossibility of our entire explainer today is just wild. How can a human voice travel 1,000 miles without a single piece of technology? No radios, no cell phones, absolutely no satellite comms. Just a man speaking in one city and an army actually hearing him on a battlefield 1,000 miles away. It sounds exactly like science fiction, right? But according to the historical accounts we're analyzing today, it's a recorded event. So to understand how and why this happened, we got to set up the strategic chessboard.
First up, Section 1, the March to Nahavand.
So our source material takes us all the way back to the era of the second Caliph Hazrat Umar Farooq. Recognizing this massive Persian force gathering in the Nahavand region, the Caliph didn't hesitate. He formed a specialized, highly capable Muslim army and put it under the command of a seasoned military leader, Hazrat Sariya bin Zanin. But before we go further, I want you to really visualize the staggering scale of this journey. 1,000 miles. They left Medina and marched across some incredibly harsh, unforgiving terrain deep into Iran. We're talking weeks of grueling, exhausting marching. By the time they actually get there, they are completely cut off from any reinforcements or direct lines of communication with their leadership back in Medina.
Right, so they finally make it to Nahavand. Now, this is a historical city in Iran that's famous for its super rugged, mountainous terrain. Literally the perfect stage for a massive clash. And as soon as Hazrat Sariya's army arrives, the Persian forces are right there, lined up and ready. The fighting was incredibly fierce. You can imagine the chaos of ancient warfare unfolding. And initially, according to the source, the sheer bravery and relentless push of the Muslim army actually forces the Persian enemy to start retreating. They were winning. It was a really hard-fought, bloody success.
But then we hit Section 2, the hidden Persian trap. And this brilliantly illustrates why the narrative takes such a sharp, terrifying turn here. The Persian commanders weren't just going to give up. They were highly experienced tacticians. Seeing that their frontal assault was failing, they completely flipped the script and devised a brilliant but absolutely deadly pincer movement. Step 1. Keep that frontal engagement going to keep the Muslim army distracted and pushing forward. Step 2. Take a massive chunk of their own troops and hide them completely out of sight behind the looming mountain at the rear of the battlefield. Step 3. Wait for the Muslim army to push past the mountain and boom, launch a devastating surprise attack from behind. They were planning to trap Hazrat Sariya's forces in a deadly vice from both sides.
Now here is the absolutely crucial, terrifying point. The Muslim army was completely unaware of this impending pincer attack. They had their eyes glued on the retreating enemy in front of them, totally blind to this massive, hidden force just waiting behind the mountain at their rear. They were quite literally marching straight into a fatal trap. Just a few more steps and they'd be surrounded, cut off, and annihilated. Death was practically knocking at the door, and they had absolutely no idea. Which brings us to the third part of our story, the distant Friday sermon.
Right as this life-or-death crisis is peaking on the battlefield, our source suddenly cuts the narrative all the way back to Medina. We're looking at a parallel timeline here. At the exact same moment the trap is being set in Nahavand, it's Friday in Medina, and the Caliph, Hazrat Umar, is delivering his weekly sermon. Just think about the massive contrast between these two places. On one side, Nahavand, a fierce, chaotic battlefield, filled with the deafening sounds of war, dust, blood, and a looming massacre. And on the other side, Medina, a peaceful, serene, super quiet Friday sermon, where thousands of miles away, the faithful are just silently listening to their leader. The stakes literally could not be more polarized.
But then, the inexplicable happens. As the source describes it, right in the middle of delivering his sermon, Hazrat Umar just pauses. His entire expression changes. The color completely drains from his face. It was as if, in that exact moment, he was transported out of the mosque and was witnessing a distant, terrifying scene unfolding right in front of him. Somehow, the invisible veil of distance had just been lifted.
Moving into Section 4, voice across 1,000 miles. This is the absolute climax of the explainer today. This is the moment where these two wildly distant parallel timelines miraculously and impossibly crash into each other. The serene mosque and the blood-soaked battlefield connect through one single, powerful vocal command. Standing on the pulpit,
Gazing at a battlefield 1,000 miles away, Hazrat Umar shouts with this booming, urgent authority, "O Saria, towards the mountain, towards the mountain." Or, in the exact phrasing from some of our sources, "E Sariyat Bahar ki taraf." And he didn't just say it once. He repeated this desperate, roaring command 2 or 3 times, letting his voice just echo through the silent mosque.
Okay, pause for a second and put yourself in the shoes of the congregation. Why is the Caliph suddenly shouting at a commander who is hundreds of miles away in a completely different country? The Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet who were sitting right there in the mosque, were utterly shocked and honestly really confused. It made zero logical sense. They're sitting in a quiet prayer space and their leader is suddenly barking battlefield orders into thin air. The sheer confusion in that room must have been so palpable.
So naturally, after the prayer wraps up, the companions demanded an explanation. The senior companion, Hazrat Abdul Rahman bin Auf, respectfully approached Hazrat Umar and basically asked what just happened. Impartially recounting the source material here, Hazrat Umar explained that by the will of God, the physical veil of distance was completely lifted from his vision. He plainly stated that he saw the battlefield in Iran, he saw Hazrat Sadia, and, crucially, he saw the hidden Persian forces lurking right behind the mountain, ready to strike. Realizing the army was literally seconds away from a total massacre, he instinctively called out to alert them, telling them to secure their rear by taking positions against that very mountain.
Let's look at Section 5, the Messenger's Report.
So the big question is, did it actually work? Was he just yelling into the void? To solve this mystery, we have to fast forward a bit. Hazrat Umar spoke the words, sure, but there's still 1,000 miles of mountains, deserts, and wind between his voice and Hazrat Sariya's ears. Let's look at the timeline. Event 1, the Friday sermon and that desperate shout in Medina. Then, Event 2, an agonizing 1 month passes, 30 days of absolute silence. 30 whole days of wondering if the Muslim army was victorious or if they'd been completely slaughtered in that ambush. Finally, Event 3, a messenger dispatched by Commander Hazrat Sariya actually arrives in Medina, carrying news of the battle's outcome.
Hazrat Umar immediately asks the messenger for the details of the battle, and the messenger's response? It's the astonishing confirmation of this entire miracle. He says, "O leader of the believers, a strange event occurred. When the enemy was overpowering us, we suddenly heard your voice, saying, 'O Saria, towards the mountain.' Against all known laws of nature, the caliph's voice had successfully traveled across that massive geographical divide and rang out clearly over the absolute chaos of the Nahavand battlefield. And that miraculous communication instantly shifted the reality on the ground. Step 1, out of nowhere they hear Hazrat Omar's voice. Step 2, instantly recognizing who it was and the pure urgency in the tone, Hazrat Sariya ordered his troops to fall back and take a defensive position, putting their backs completely flush against the mountain. By doing this, they completely neutralized the Persian trap. Those hidden troops couldn't attack them from the rear anymore. Step 3, with their backs fully protected, the Muslim army was able to shift the tide of the battle, fight back fiercely, and secure decisive victory. When they heard this incredible report, the companions back in Medina raised chants of greatness, and Hazrat Omar expressed his deep gratitude. As the source texts note, he framed the whole event by saying, "This is by the grace of Allah." According to the historical sources, this event is objectively categorized as a karamat, a divine miracle granted to Hazrat Omar. It's just one of those incredible moments where history, military strategy, and the completely inexplicable brilliantly intersect. It really leaves us wondering, what other incredible mysteries of human connection and divine intervention are just lying hidden in the pages of history, waiting to be uncovered? Thank you so much for exploring this fascinating account with me today, and keep questioning the incredible world around you.